Video is for Aries. Now keep in mind this reading may be about you, but it may not be about you at all. It could be about somebody in your circle. I will say you throughout this reading for simplicity. So I'm not going back and forth, you or they kind of thing. Put yourself where you go. Okay? So some of you may feel as if you have been putting in the work. Some of you may also feel like burnout, something along that line, or like you're not getting any kind of credit at work for the work that you do, whether that's monetary or praise or whatever it is. There is a main male who is afraid that a verdict is coming down within the workplace. And this could be you, or this could be someone else. But I'll have to go into it as we go along. But now we're going to move on. There's a privileged lady in the workplace who stole from a mature man. This mature man is now poor because of this privileged lady. He may have been engaged to marry her, or may have been engaged and then married her, or something like that. But it looks as if the relationship dissolved in some sense of the word. Maybe because of this person's health, all right? But there is a message of concern that somebody stole from this mature man. Okay, let's see what's on the next part of this. This doesn't look like it goes with the previous reading, but I'm going to read off what came through. Maybe because of money, you resourcefully committed to something, but you were deceived, or to someone, I should say. You could have resourcefully committed to someone or something. Okay. You were deceived into waiting to end it or hide it, or to stop having to hide it. Hope that makes sense. Some of you may have been in a commitment and you didn't want anybody to know it. And so you couldn't end the commitment with somebody because then the facts would come out. Okay, that's the way it's coming through for most of you. Because it's like you chose to offer a reunion, but you were emotional about a new beginning choice. Some of you, it could be because it's LGBTQ type of energy. For others, it has to do with there is another person involved, meaning that you may be juggling, okay? Or this other person. Remember, I said it can be you or another person, all right? And it's further clarified as somebody here was optimistic about being able to reunite. And it's like they're just trying, the energy is, because I can't see exactly what it is. The energy is that I don't have to show anybody that I was in a commitment or that I made a commitment if I don't let it end. If I don't let it end, I can hide that. So if I get back together with this person, there's no drama. That's what it feels like. All right. But why is this coming in like that's what you did, but then there's something about you leaving after that? That's interesting. I don't know. Let's move on. I feel like in that previous reading, it's something about timing, like keeping somebody shut up for a while, something along that line, some kind of energy like that, okay? But the most likely outcome is you being hesitant, being scared, being, wow, I heard overly dramatic, but I don't normally see that with an Aries person. But I feel like, according to the cards, overly dramatic was not in the cards, by the way, that just came out. But in the cards, it's saying like low motivation to move on, low motivation to correct, something along that line. But it's because of a deception. Some of you may be mad that some sort of deception is ending around these situations that I described, one or the other or both. Could have something to do with the family legal situation. And maybe a child or a romance that was hidden. Okay. But it feels like, hold on. I asked why is Aries mad specifically, and that is you're upset, don't want to heal a situation because you took advice from someone to keep this all under wraps, to keep it a secret. So you were told to keep something a secret, and you're mad that it's been exposed. Yeah, it says you're not going to be happy with the final outcome of this situation. You're feeling exposed, all right, as it has to do with an inheritance or some sort of shared resources that were hidden. So somebody else's money was hidden or withheld or delayed or something along that line for a lot of you. But you're upset about the transformations that are occurring right now because you put a lot of effort into it, I'm getting psychological warfare. Take it as you will. That's interesting. Hold on. Some of you may have even used like catfishing type of tactics. Yeah. Basically, that's what I'm seeing. So, whatever is going on here, you're not going to be happy with the final outcome. You're going to feel exposed. You feel like you've put too much work into this and things are changing, and you've been very stubborn about something. And like I said, for some of you, I'm getting that you catfished somebody. I have no idea how that would have anything to do with this, but, or somebody did this to you. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye, guys.